Вчера, в общем-то, почему-то у меня выключился стрим. Типа, во время катсцены, поэтому я еще переиграю. Ой, точнее, выключился интернет у меня. Поэтому уже не перезапускала все равно оффл, поэтому сейчас я быстро переиграю в этот момент. Жалко, жалко. Сорі, тут не моя вина. Ой.
If I help him, he'll release Henry.
Блин, спойлеры.
Up and at them!
Не понял.
Up and at them! Kill!
А. Искусственного удара у него нет, поэтому надо осторожно.
Swine! You're dead! Hack your arse out! Blood, yeah! It's done.
Fuck! They got all that.
I'd say
You and leave
in the back.
and you
Так,
Still
я
reason.
тут промотаю.
We're not gonna
Leave them beside.
sod them.
Anyway,
Still, what Nebar?
Кстати, постараюсь, чтобы два вода вот это одновременно вышло. Бля, что такое лагает?
all right, Bibby.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
Well, they're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest
I'm-
can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sinned.
Does it have anything to do with the way you wield a weapon?
In a manner of speaking.
Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Go! Quick! Yeah! Go!
Знаю, срез.
Go!
Well now, you're a fine...
Bibiana might.
In any case, we'll leave the...
Very nice.
in a moment.
I can't wait here.
Open the gate! Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits.
And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sarhanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me
as the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
Like I said, they're handy fellows. Although they do get up to some stupid escapades. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily. Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo.
If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them!
Так, ну все, дальше я не играл. Наконец-то. Можно выйти.
I'm not afraid of anyone but God Almighty. That's it. He's done. You won't get away with that. Kill him! Fucking hell!
Опа.
Fighting like a man. You'll get from behind. Hey, slice him up.
Тяжело, конечно, сражаться, когда они бронированные.
What's the sorry fucker? Shut yourself. Fuck. Fortune is on my side.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Berghoff's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric?
Иштван?
Where is Eric?
А Эрик
Fuck!
кто?
To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
I hope
But it-
Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
Опа.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Man. Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch?
Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Фига, встреча интересная. В тюрьме. Блин.
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zhishka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
А, это тот чел из первой части, я думаю, знакомый какой-то.
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No! We've got to flee now!
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen.
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can you even deliver a letter?
will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
Да. Капец, твист на твисте просто. Ну, это круто. Такое в играх мало почему-то. Вот как в первой части, что мы там пошли на лагерь, а в этот момент захватили наш замок и так далее.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Bergov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zhizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true.
А, это
You
он
killed
был.
one of your own.
Респект.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Не, ну это правильно, а то это бред. Так делать, конечно. Хорош.
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on.
Катерина,
I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to Semyon?
Von Bergov sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so von Bergov wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zhishka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, fucking
Oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Burgov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you
Got it.
really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been
God
a
bless.
hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose. A lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, eh?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that hasn't... We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation of their souls.
Вот у меня даже про Клару было смешно, не знаю, у меня микро было включено или нет. У меня даже до сих пор вот баф от Клары висит. Клара. Мне надо вроде коня подозвать. Блин. Мне ж пату еще одну вроде.
tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudis rationem mea, ad te omnis caro venie.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Kyrie. Grant them eternal rest.
Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini, et lux perpetua nuntiat eis, et decet hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi videt rationem mea, ad te omnis caro venie.
Lord,
Perpetua nuntiat eis, et decet hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudi rationem mea, ad te omnis caro venie.
Lord,
Benedictus Domini Deus, Hosanna, Requiem aeternam dona eis et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudi rationem caro venie. Christe eleison, Kyrie eleison.
Лол.
Do you think we did enough?
we did what was...
That's good.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out.
Oh, Godwin.
No, wait. You'll see. Come to the castle, Mo.
Тут надо все-таки зайти к Кларе, что она там расскажет. А, я думал, закрыт. Нет. Блин.
Wait, I know you. You tried to kill me, didn't you?
exactly in the mood to explain things to you right now.
Wait, I know you. You tried to kill me, didn't you?
What are you here for?
Come over here, Henry.
What's going on?
This'll interest. Our friend here will show you what his...
It's called a pistol.
Пушка.
You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it,
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like...
Let's not worry about that. You have a unique chance to try it.
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze...
I've heard of those. Those must have been bomb.
Is that...
That's right. It's Schwarzpulver. Or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive. How do you shoot with...
It's not that hard. When you...
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. At first, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet. But then it's hard. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad.
Well,
Страшное современное оружие.
good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry, I'm sure big...
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
So let's get to it.
Ого. Пять? Он что, шутит? Как? В смысле?
Ha! What an invention!
Что? 3 раза? Ну, это нереально. О,
My
нормально.
God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy... What a...
Hitting something with that.
It's a miracle we still...
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's...
Such an accurate shot.
None.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolic.
I told you so.
I'd like to...
No problem. I have 1 handgun here.
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
Точно не для меня. Все 3 попал.
Seriously?
Of
Чё-то.
course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side...
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
Здесь можно говорить? А вот.
Do you know where I can sleep in the castle?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut.
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Rattay Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life?
Aye. If she... So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you promise her something?
No, I didn't make any promises to her. I just wanted to know how she's doing.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll...
Who's looking after the church?
Well, whoever it is, it's no
Wait, so you weren't kidding?
I'm afraid not. That little... Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for...
So what are you gonna...
I don't know. Maybe...
Why not?
But I'm too old for that now.
Ah, that's called experience, Godwin. Do you know where I...
You'll find your bed in that tiny little...
Do you know where...
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right past the gate.
Hey, you! Why are you gawking at me like a daft cunt?
Michael sent me here.
What? But I don't... Your lot killed many of our... I feel like punch...
I don't want any more trouble. I helped bury your dead. There's nothing more I can do for them, unfortunately.
Really? I saw you go into the forest with that new priest.
His name's Godwin. He's one of us.
Well, that's good. It would be hard to get any other priest here. This way they at least had a proper burial.
Aye. Godwin...
Well, take the sacks next...
Бля, реально, просто мешки таскают всю игру. Ладно, сложно. Бля, это в каждой игре вот лавры. Есть такой прикол в Мафии 1, ящики там в Мафии 2, там ящики в первой части Kingdom Come надо было. Вот пешком в лес идти с птачком. То, блин, караул стоять. Сколько мне вообще? Эти два осталось.
I tell you, man, you certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
Ехал. Вы, кстати, где-то сделаете эти снадобья?
You take care.
Aye, that would be me, unfortunately.
What's wrong? Are they injured from...
Aye, that too. She wasn't as lucky. Sacra. I almost... You're bloody lucky, How did it all happen, anyway?
That's a long story.
Well, if we're gonna go anywhere, Steer, the blacksmith, is dead. All I need is enough to shoe the last three, but the two horseshoes I found lying around...
You're in luck. I'm a bit of a black...
That really is quite the coincidence.
All right. But I'm gonna...
Don't worry about that. You'll find Bull in the castle forge. Tell that numbskull to let you use... I wish you a blessed evening.
Сколько надо? В смысле, 12 штук, что ли? Не, 12 штук делайте, то забей.
Hey, Henry, come up here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here, and the only thing I want now is for it to set.
It was a hard bloody...
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're gonna have to change sides.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the... I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking though I'd rest easier if he was... I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
You did what you could. It's just that circumstances turned against us.
Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the... either way.
Same here. Al dente fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over.
If you have anything to...
Don't worry about me. What about you?
Thanks for your concern, but...
Maybe not. Enough talk. Let's let the... Oh, Fortuna! May the best player win. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Well, you're not afraid of anything.
These ones here.
Damn it. They're yours, lad.
Here. These ones here. Like this.
That'll do me. Roll. Someone's throwing well.
Mother of
God's holy britches. How come I always lose so disgracefully?
Because I cheat disgracefully? No. Because you play...
Oh, right, that's it. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again.
And you drink...
Oh, my God. Oh, what a disgrace that was. I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. Wine? All our problems began the day I
Опа,
abandoned
Клара
that
сзади.
simple
Я его видел.
philosophy of life.
You want to enjoy life again?
Indeed. But am I just...
And can I hear this great
I have arrived at the conclusion that and it doesn't mean your whole life. And also, the sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else.
Not a chance, you idiots.
Who are you calling an idiot?
Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn
Enough. What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second... I'm a blacksmith. I can set bones. I can help you with those injured men myself. I reckon Clara can hardly handle it on her own.
Thanks a bloody lot.
You should have told us right away that you're a healer. You'll also come in useful to our men. A lot of them are pretty bad off.
But I'm warning you. If anyone dies on your watch, I'll skin you alive. Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only healer. You could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks. Really. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
В смысле обманывала?
It seems chance has brought us together again.
And you know what? I'm glad. The men were betting on whether Zizka would execute you himself or only have you hanged.
Only?
Does it matter? You're alive and well, and now one of us, at least, a little. Sorry, I'd love to chat, but I have a line of patients waiting for treatment.
You tricked me, lad.
What are you talking about?
You lured me out of the fortress and detained me.
And you ate it all up willingly. If you want to scold anyone, you can start with yourself.
I wanted to help you. And you lied.
Ah, now. Don't look at me like that. We needed to distract you somehow so you wouldn't go sniffing around. And I simply had a certain advantage.
So, you were already...
No, you idiot. I liked you. And when I heard what they were planning to do to you in that ravine, I wept for you.
Now, hold on. Don't get upset. I don't know what to think about all this. You got me to tell you all about knights, bring you flowers, and... Now I really feel like a fool.
I'm not angry, but I'm not going to apologize to you for it either. Maybe just for that idiot bit.
That's a good start.
I don't want for us to end up as complete strangers, but now I really have to look after the wounded. I hope there'll be more time later.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark, Zverk, and that poor Kozlik. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Listen.
What would you like to... It was good to see you, my friend.
Are you the local
What do you want from me? We didn't herd sheep to...
What the hell's the matter?
If you don't stop staring at me, I'll kick for my brother too.
Wait, what happened to Steer?
Bloody hell.
The last time I was here, he spoke fondly of you.
Aye. He knew his way around a smithy. Wait, you're a...
Aye.
Ours only... But look, if you're a blacksmith and our ally now...
I need to forage a few...
You mean right now?
Is this about...
It's just that...
don't worry, Bull. I'm a blacksmith.
Well, you came at just... There's a pile of iron in that barrel over there that needs fixing up.
All right.
You'll really help me. The lads would be bloody delighted if you...
Where did they wound you?
I'm all right. I just have a headache. I always walk...
You're talking bollocks. Let me take a look.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep.
You threw up and and you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at you.
Oh, come on, I'm...
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head? You've got a cut.
What do I know?
I see you've got a cut.
I...
It could get infected. Maybe a strong...
Is that
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all.
Come on, I'm...
All right. I'll bandage your wounds, and maybe...
Aye, some Slivovitz would...
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about...
Oh, eyes.
I'll treat your wound.
Ugh.
Listen,
What would you like to know?
what should I do about a fever?
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene in a wound. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too.
What should I do with a...
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, he's fine. You just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep. And put a cold bath if he's also thirsty. Then God help him. That means he's bleeding and...
What about bleeding?
Aye. A bandage will stop the bleeding.
How should I treat a burn?
Wash it with water and gently daub it with marigold ointment. Then just light...
Can I give them something?
Certainly. A good strong broth would be... But be careful with head injuries and internal bleeding.
What's the proper way to...
That's not hard. Always clean the wound first.
Farewell, my friend.
Уже забыл, что там у Марика этого. Сейчас. Слабое обезболивающее. Вон чем.
I'll treat your wounds. I'll clean that wound. This will sting a bit. Good. I'm gonna dress your wound. I'll just wrap it around.
Sakra.
Finished.
Not even.
I could use some. This will put you back on your feet. Guaranteed.
I'm fine, really.
I reckon we're done. I treated you the best.
I
cleaned and dressed your wounds.
I know. I could really.
You're spouting nonsense. I came to treat you. What hurts?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right.
Let me take a look at you. Don't worry, my friend. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dry... No, but you also have...
And...
I don't know yet. Let me have a look at you. Your ribs aren't just bruised.
And...
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean, otherwise you could get an ugly... I'll take a look at your...
How...
Nothing too serious. If we bandage it up nice and tight...
Oh...
I could give you some sort...
You know, potion...
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. Alright. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have some buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile...
Aye, but a drink would really hit the...
Let's get to it.
Alright.
I surrender!
Felt like stealing. Return what you stole and pay for the damages. And if you threw it away...
Блин, там просто надо кучу алкоголя, типа, чтобы его промыть.
Greetings.
What
are you? And
I wanted...
Garnet. And I said...
So...
No, and when...
No.
I'm not... Maybe... I don't, but now I...
Is there any...
Like...
I'm sorry. I know
In that... I'll go and... In the meantime...
What are their names?
Ma, you'll find... And if...
Listen.
What would you like?
What should I...
Look over... He should...
What should I...
If the... You just have... But if he...
What about...
I...
How should I... Can I...
Set, but...
What's...
That's not... It was good to see you, my friend.
Where did they...
I'm...
And you talk... Is there a... I see... Maybe
Is there...
even a...
Can't...
All right. I'll try to...
You sure?
I'll treat... I'll clean... This will sting a bit. Good. I'm gonna just... Finished. How could you... This will put you back on...
I'm fine.
I reckon. I treat you. I clean. I came to... What hurt? Let me take... Don't worry. You've got a... No. Let me have a... Your rib. It's not otherwise. I'll take... If we ban...
Oh.
You... But not... All right, your ankle. But...
But...
Let's get...
Oh, fuck.
I'll clean that wound on your side. Aye. This is gonna sting a bit. The main thing is... I'll have to sew up that wound on you.
Make it...
I'll just make...
Christ!
Damn it. Stop. One more knot.
Mother of God!
I'll bind that and there. I'll wrap it up like this.
Sucker!
All done.
Thanks.
Well, that's... I'll rub some of the...
You think that...
This should help this.
Oh.
I'll give you some...
About fucking...
Here's something to drink.
That's...
All right. I treated your wound.
Christ. You really...
Hey, where did it go?
At least somebody... You may... All right. Christ. I have to change that stick. There's likely something wrong with your head. I'll take a look at your... That blood in your hair, isn't... I should take a look at his bed. Nothing serious. Just... Let's take a look at that... Oh, bloody hell. Aqua Vitalis or an anti... All right. I'll clean and dress your wound. Maybe it's for the best. Let's have a look at you.
Damn it.
Ugh, it's full of pus. All right. I have to change it. I'll just tighten it a little here. There we are. Tear it off, tie it up, and that takes care of the... Well, I did all I can. The wound is clean and freshly dressed. You'll soon be better, God willing.
Yeah, mate.
Are you the like? What do you want?
What the hell?
If you don't put my...
Wait,
Bloody
the last...
wait.
Aye.
But look,
I need to...
you mean...
Is this a... I don't...
Well, there's a pot.
All right.
You'll read the lads who...
All done.
All right. Done.
That's one sharp blade. This is sharp enough as it is. This is sharp enough as it is. This is sharp enough as it is. I need to sharpen this. I need to sharpen this.
What are you here for?
I repaired those.
Bloody hell. That would have taken... Actually, I reckon I couldn't even... All they're good for is bashing people's...
Me too. Here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate. And this is for... How can I help you to...
I'll have a look at...
Thank you. And a good day to you.
not half done.
What would you like?
This'll take a bit longer. You're in luck.
Do you normally carry that much iron around on you?
Happy.
No, I'll shoe the horse. Thanks a lot, my friend. God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Welcome.
Where can I sleep?
But I'm sure you'll find a free bed in the... Farewell.
Farewell, my friend.
I tried to treat all the wounded.
What do you mean you tried?
It wasn't easy, but I managed to treat all the wounded. I hope they'll be all right.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. There's nothing more we can do. Thanks, Henry. I'll go and have a look at the wounded later. Now you should take care of yourself. Here, this might come in handy.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need. This was left over.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished. But you have to know when enough is enough. Otherwise it'll drive you mad.
It's tough seeing people you know and care about in such a state.
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good or the bad. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus better on what you need to do.
Well, so if Zizka had beaten me, you wouldn't have cared either?
I would. But only because there'd be nobody to help me with the others.
Oh, so you do care about me a bit.
I don't rightly know. I'm dead tired. I really need to rest and to forget about everything for a while.
Let's go and get something to drink so we can forget about it.
It sounds good. But if the men saw me tipsy, I'd never hear the end of it. The best thing we can do is go to sleep. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps, but if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending. I wish you a blessed evening. Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully, awfully tired. And cold too.
Well, we shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
something like that. But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
No!
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell?
What the hell is going on?
A bit of a rude awakening.
Who are they? And where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Owlets.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Burgov! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau. And he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so... now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Is there any way to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, we wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Markwart! Lord Nebach! And you treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God. Is this retribution for my sins?
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry. We'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
I'll be on the gate, but if they storm us, we'll definitely need help.
All right. I need everyone else on the battlements. So I don't forget, Henry. Mikesh said he and Kozlik would like to repay their debt to you. So tell me where to put them.
They can be back up at the gate.
As you wish.
God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clement's arse today.
So, to the task, my friends.
Now you're mine, you bastard!
Почему-то не могу поменять наряд.
Shoot those ones carrying the ladders! Hey, Henry! Find a helmet somewhere and knock those ladders down! Repel the ladders! To the top! Have this for your efforts again. Bring Howard here.
For St. Clement!
For St. Clement!
Не могу пока сбить.
to.
Есть какой-то сейф прямо в начале? Блин, что делать? Оп, 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 оп. Все, убегу быстро. Получается.
St. Clement!
Hurry! Hurry! Fuck them up! For St. Clement! Here's your penance. I'm gonna stick you like the pig you are. Now send you to hell. Light them up.
Ой,
You
хочу
can't
еще.
get away from me. I'll hack you to ribbons. I'm gonna shoot you.
Come and get another!
Bleeding like a stuck pig.
Bad luck.
What's going on?
Drive them back from the gate.
I'll shoot you an extra asshole.
There's rocks there.
Блин, что мне выкинуть? Ладно, это 2. Все равно.
Come on, Progress. We'll see who gets the last
Где,
laugh,
где?
you whore sons. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
Как? Не могу взять. О. О, чувачка.
Bleeding like a stuck pig.
The fuckers are retreating. They're retreating. We fended them off. Now I'll show you.
Watch out! I can't get a shot
Hurry!
in.
Hurry!
Henry! Over here, quick! We've got to...
It's bad.
What's wrong? We defended the...
Aye, and we're holding the battlements. Our boys are getting hammered.
I understand.
Да что за говно?
Yeah! Don't spare him! You led him on nicely. I'll chop you up, you shit!
Не могу.
Fuck! I can't get a
Может,
shot in!
пойдешь?
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight! Let's see what you can do.
Cunt!
Now I'll shit you dead. Yo, get the bucket, you shit! I'm gonna shoot you!
My greetings to the devil. Another one like that!
Slice him up!
No mercy!
Ooh, they got what they wanted. We did it, eh?
Ah, I hope something's happening up top.
Oh, Sakra!
As soon as we...
We'll kick your asses!
Leave him alone! My greetings to the devil.
You nearly knocked his block off!
We can go home!
No mercy!
You won't.
I'll kill you!
Bash him on the head! I'll chop you up, you shit! Good! I'll shoot your head off! Watch out! I can't aim!
I'm getting
Bash
sick
him on the head! That must hurt!
Yeah! Fuck! We'll kick your ass in!
Slice him up!
Take that, you little thing!
We've got to fall back! Everyone back to the tower! Now!
Hurry! There's more coming!
Ну, их не слишком много.
Fuck! We're done for.
Bollocks. They won't get into the tower easily. They'll parley, you'll see.
Опа.
Fall back! Everyone, away from the tower!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What the
Кто-то пришел из наших? О,
Get ready!
Pater noster, quies in caelus.
Time!
Et debiti nobis debita nostra sicut.
Take cover!
Et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris.
Everyone away from the wall.
Et ne nos inducas in tentationem. But deliver us from evil.
Help me! Someone! I'm fucking stuck! Henry! For the love of God!
I told you we should have made a run for it. Aye. We should have taken off. At least then we wouldn't have to listen to your blathering.
Well, the last time I ran away, I lost everything.
Чё голову?
I'm never gonna do that again.
Well, that's just what I'm afraid of, Henry. Honor's a splendid thing. You won't be much use to anyone as a corpse. The great thing about corpses is that they keep their mouths shut. They're not dead yet. Well, if it hadn't been for that diabolical invention, we'd have stood a chance.
Show some respect, priest. Sir Otto christened this little beauty himself. He named it Finger of God. Whoever it points at, poof!
Stop! Halt! Pull up!
What is it, sir?
We part ways here, Istvan. I need someone to keep watch on Trotsky while I'm with the king. Take the captives with you, and get what you can out of them. We need to know what Jobst and the Leipa lords are plotting.
With the greatest pleasure, sir.
Don't spare them. And when they sing, send me a message with what you found out. But the young lord of Bjergstein will be coming along with me. He's too valuable a commodity. He'll come in handy as a hostage, if Hanush tries any tricks. And here are the orders from King Sigismund, so you know what to question them about and where to find us. And I'm counting on you to keep my castle in one piece until I return.
Rest assured, my lord.
Good.
Forwards!
Кажется, нас сейчас Катерина спасет из плена.
Listen to him, Ernest. Like a child of the night. Beautiful music, isn't it?
Go to hell!
But now the fun's over. I don't have all night to deal with you. I have 2 more guests to attend to, and I want to get some sleep.
Sleep sweetly while you can.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I've had a couple of hard, nerve-wracking days, but in the end, everything went according to plan. And what's more, I have this wonderful entertainment before bedtime. I'll sleep the sleep of the dead.
I hope you do. Literally.
You'd do better to say your prayers, priest. It'll be your turn soon.
You'll rot in hell.
You think people like me are afraid of hell? The powerful lords invoke hell to keep simpletons like you in line. God doesn't give a shit about me, and the feeling's mutual. What's the penance for such blasphemy, priest? How many are fathers and all that shit, eh?
Your penance will be to drown in shit.
You're quite witty for a priest. I like you. But now back to work.
Sir, the other one just came round too.
Excellent. As soon as we're done with the captain here, we'll turn our attention to him.
Leave the captain alone, you swine.
Would you look at that? You've still got some fire in you. But don't worry, you'll get your turn.
I said, leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
Sir Istvan told you to shut up.
It's time to start singing, Captain. Where are Jobst of Luxembourg and Jan of Liechtenstein?
Why do you think I've got anything to do
traitor.
Turncoat? Now, don't tell me there are disputes in King Wenceslas's camp. That would sadden me. But I'm afraid Job's latest treachery was directed at King Sigismund. And that's why I'm asking you. Where is he?
Kiss my ass.
It seems you don't value your life. To be fair, though, if I were in your shoes, I'd probably want it to be all over quickly, too. So we'll see how your new best friend Henry is doing.
I'll kill you. And your Eric will have to watch. And as soon as I'm finished with you, I'll gut him as well.
I'll pretend you never said that. Now you have one last chance. I'll repeat the question, but this is the...
I don't know anything about those two. Really?
Don't take me for a fool, boy.
I don't. But you're not what you're pretending to be either. I keep thinking, why is he doing it? What's behind it? You pretend to be cruel, but you take good care of Eric. Someone must have really hurt you. Am I right?
Hear that? He's concerned about other people's souls while he's being tortured. That's a first for me. Listen, you bastard. Stop talking shit and answer my questions.
The reason I'm interested is it might come in handy when I'm torturing Eric.
You're only making things worse for yourself. Let's try this again. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? Why did they meet with Radzig? What do they have planned?
I don't know anything. So you can put an end to this now. And save yourself the effort.
You think you can wriggle out of this so easily and that I'll kill you without getting what I want? I honestly don't understand. On account of your cronies here? The captain already told me plenty. And the priest...
I told you nothing.
You told me more than you think. So, Jobst and that other bastard.
All right.
At last.
Jobst has a big problem. He lent money, only Sigismund isn't paying. And the Brandenburgers aren't just going to yield to him. So now he's acting like he's working for a good cause. But in fact, and the Liechtensteiners are the same. They lent money to Wenceslas. Only if Wenceslas loses the throne, there's no...
That's all very well, and it may even be true. Well, had enough at last. Is it worth suffering like this to protect that traitor and turn? Do you think letting yourself be killed will do it? Now listen up. If you tell me what I want to know, I'll stop. And I'll get von Bergau to demand a ransom for you from Radzig. Then you'll be able to go back to that shithole of yours.
I can't tell you anything, because I don't know anything. The lords don't give a shit about me. No one discussed with me why we were coming here. Radzig doesn't talk politics with me. Does von Bergov confide in you about his plans when he gives you orders?
Was that a rhetorical question, or are you actually asking? If you are, then yes, he does confide in me. Fancy that? This is the last time I'll ask. What do you know about Jobst and Liechtenstein? Where did they go from Ratai? What do they have planned?
And I'm telling you, for the last time, go fuck yourself.
As you wish.
Ah!
You had your chance to speak. Normally, I'd have a bit more fun with you. I did promise at Nebakov to gut you after all, but I don't have the time. So I'll gut someone else and leave you to Ernest here. Get rid of him.
Right now?
Right now. But if you want a bit of enjoyment, you can make it slow.
As you wish.
No! Stop it! Don't do it!
What is it, priest? Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Godwin, no! Shut up!
Tell me then. What's on your mind, father?
From what I understood, Jobst is looking for allies so he can take on Sigismund.
That's not really news. I want to know where he is now.
In Brandenburg. He went to Brandenburg.
That's better. And what about Liechtenstein?
He... Radzig said Jobst sent him to Kuttenberg. That's all I know. As God is my witness.
Well, I'll be. He sent him right into Sigismund's lap. This might surprise you, but I believe you. And you've saved this bastard's life. You'll be rewarded in heaven for that. Well then, that will do for today. See? All you had to do was cooperate a bit, and now it's all over. Wasn't all that blood spilt needlessly? Now rest up. You'll need a lot of strength for tomorrow. There's a lot more I want to know. Good night, gentlemen. Well, that's that. Find Eric for me. He's going on a little trip.
Does running for it still seem like a bad idea to you?
You know, the worst of it is that we betrayed the others. And now they'll get the same as us. I don't feel so bad about it, lad. Everyone breaks under torture. It's only a matter of time.
Hey. Can you hear that?
Hallelujah! I'm as thirsty as a fish!
About time, Catherine. What took you so long?
You can hang around here a bit longer if you like.
Wait. You? So that's why you pretended not to know me this whole time?
Did you work that out all by yourself?
And that's why you killed that man by the pond?
I wouldn't let anyone put their filthy hands on my most loyal sister-in-arms, would I?
Ну, как я и говорил. Поэтому... Ну, не сложно было догадаться, на самом деле. Ну, прикольно, да.
So you did recognize me after that?
You think I'd forget someone who saved my life? You behaved like an utter madman who's tired of life. But I'm grateful to you, Henry.
I'm not tired of life. I'll just never run away from a fight again.
Like I said, a madman. Are you all right?
I'll live. But everything else won't be so straightforward.
What about you two?
Better than I probably look.
He didn't pay all that much attention to me. We haven't met, my dear. Godwin's the name.
Catherine. But this isn't the time for pleasantries. We have to get out of here.
The lass is right.
Get out of here? How?
I've thought of that. There's a secret passageway that leads right from the basement to the Apollonia Rocks.
A secret passage?
That's right.
Good work, Kate.
Thank Christ. So what are we waiting for?
Don't count your chickens yet. It won't be that simple. There's an iron gate at the start of the passage. We won't be able to force it, we need the key. And the Lord of the Castle has it.
And right now, that's the Hungarian.
Sacra.
Where can we find him?
In his chambers at the top of the Crone Tower, most likely. That's the smaller tower on the far side of the castle.
Getting hold of the orders he got from von Berghoff would also come in handy.
And our things.
Istvan had your things taken to his chambers. And the documents will be in either the scribe's chambers or von Berghoff's.
How many people are there in the castle?
That's one thing working in our favor. A lot of them left with von Berghoff. Here in the upper castle, there's just Istvan and a couple of men. There are more in the lower courtyard, but we don't have to worry about them. Besides, there's a storm on the way, so they'll all be inside.
I'll take care of Istvan and get the keys.
Sure. That's a brilliant plan.
Someone has to. And I'm in no state to do it myself.
Don't worry. I'll do it. I have a score to settle with him anyway.
That's just what I'm afraid of.
He said he wants to get some sleep. With any luck, the lad will find him in bed.
The two of us can go.
Don't take this the wrong way, Godwin. But Henry has to be stealthy, and you'd just get in his way. What's more, we need to search our tower, find von Berghoff's orders, and to keep guard. If someone came, Catherine wouldn't be able to handle him on her own. And I can't help her in this state.
Have you forgotten, Shishka? I'm supposed to bring him home in one piece.
Don't worry, he can cope. Someone who can hack me in the face won't have any difficulty with that fucking Hungarian midget.
All right, then. Be careful. And don't take unnecessary risks. No fucking around. Just cut his throat while he's asleep.
It's not every day you hear a priest handing out advice on throat cutting. But I'll follow it. All right, let's split up. I'll take care of Istvan and search the scribe's chambers on the way. And you, Godwin, see what you can find in von Berghoff's chambers.
If I must.
It's just... I could do with some kind of armor. And a weapon to sort out that bastard. He may be lower than vermin, but I don't want to strangle him with my bare hands.
I don't think the poor bastard who was guarding us will need his stuff anymore. Robbing the dead may be a sin, but I'm sure Father here will turn a blind eye.
Aye. Although turning a blind eye is more your thing, Shishka.
Wait, Henry. I'll give you my knife. I won't need it here.
Thanks.
I'll take care of Jan. Hurry.
Свои конфискованные вещи. К нему в покой отнести. Угу.
They really messed you up. I've got to clean that.
Requiem aeternam donat eis. Et lux perpetua luciat eis. Requiescat in pace.
Чтоб как-то темнее было.
Amen. Oh! It's not so terrible.
The last time you got this kind of a thrashing was near Budweiser.
What's the matter? Are you afraid of thunderstorm?
To hell with the storm. It's this castle. I keep hearing the wind howling in my chamber. And all these stories about devils and hell. Do you even know what's beneath the castle? Caves. And I hear they go really deep.
Вообще
Wow.
пройти.
I don't have a fireplace in my chamber, so no chimney neither. I don't hear no wind howling, but it's fucking cold.
I almost wouldn't mind changing places.
Only almost, though, eh?
It's all the same to me, whether it's the wind whistling or icicles hanging from my nose that keep me awake. I just can't sleep, and that's that. And we're gonna have a long night tonight.
So go lie down in the kitchen. We don't have to both be here.
I might do that. Pray some hellspawn doesn't jump you while you're on your own.
Christ, you're a twat. Get out of here.
Huh? What? Huh?
What? Eh? Huh? Strange.
Кайф.
I suppose it was nothing.
Oh, mistress mine, your lips like red wine. I'll drink your love until I die, my red wine.
Ride the horse into the ground if you like. You'll pass through Senates. That belongs to the Rosenbergs, and they'll give you a fresh one. Here's a report for von Berghoff. I almost felt sorry for Radzig's bastard. But we got what we want. The main thing is, find Job's spy, Liechtenstein.
Шпиона Йост. А,
What's the matter? You worried about me?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
You've grown into a very capable young man. But you still have to learn to fight for your place in the sun. Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
I won't forget that.
Farewell.
Farewell, dear boy.
не знаю, они любовники, наверное.
Hey, Matya.
What?
I met the chief. We're gonna be on guard here tonight.
Где мои вещи? Именно. Тут написано. А, ну, Б это его покоя.
Yannick, Christ, come along. You heard Sir Istvan. We're on duty tomorrow. Come on. There'll be trouble.
You think he didn't notice that we're pissed?
So don't make it worse. Come on.
I ain't nowhere till I've drunk up.
Have it your way then. I'm going to bed. You sleep here if you want.
Aye. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Huh? Hey?
Ink. This must be the scribe's chamber. Nothing. I reckon these aren't the orders. There's nothing here. This doesn't look like Sigismund's orders. It doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. That leaves Istvan's chambers.
Мне же нет меча.
Bloody hell. Ah, damn.
You just won't give up, will you? You know, I actually like that about you. It reminds me of someone.
I'm not like you.
Indeed. Last time you let me go. That's not my style. And it came back to haunt you. So, what's it gonna be? A fair fight? Or are you finally going to learn?
There was something I wanted to ask you before I end it with you.
You're damn sure of yourself, but go ahead and ask.
Where did you find that Eric of yours?
Eric had the same fate as you.
Right. So you're like me, Eric's like me. Who else is like me? Otto von Berghoff? Sigismund?
Eric's an orphan, like us. I found him during a raid in Moravia.
Found him? During a raid? So you made him an orphan?
War is a nasty business.
That's what I keep hearing.
Eric's a common villager, like you. Even more than you, in fact. His father wasn't a noble, but a peasant.
You speak about him like he was your son. Or when I saw you in the courtyard, there was something more to it. You love it.
Do what you like. Take your revenge if you can. Drown me in blood if you want. But leave him be, please!
Are you begging me? We've hardly got started, and you're already begging.
Yes, I'm begging you.
Where on earth do you get the idea that we're the same?
Because we are. War took your home and family. Do you think you're the only one? No, boy, you're not. But as well as taking, the war also gave our lives meaning. Yours, mine, just like everyone caught up in it.
Whatever meaning war gave to you, it gave me an entirely different one. I want to end it, not get rich from it.
You trying to make me laugh? You want to stop the war started by King Wenceslas's incompetence by helping that same Wenceslas? Sigismund is just trying to clean up the mess he made.
By murdering and plundering?
Fight fire with fire. The Czech nobles were given a chance, but instead of taking advantage of it, they started to rebel.
Oh? And why do you think, eh?
Why? because a weak king was just what they wanted. Everyone did whatever they wanted and exploited the situation for their own benefit, including your father and Hanush. And Sigismund would put an end to that. That's all that's behind it.
Don't try those games of yours on me.
Games? We're here alone and I'm unarmed. There are only a few soldiers here in this. There's nothing to stop you killing them. We're on opposite sides, but I've already lived through your whole life. I'm only trying to advise you.
Oh, yeah? And what is it you suggest?
Look after number one. Side with the strong. Loyalty is all very well, but the noblemen are just out for themselves too. Who knows if Radzig will think twice about you when the war ends.
You're no judge of people. But I'm afraid your life will be over before this war is, so you won't get the chance to see how my father behaves.
I'm still alive, you bastard.
I think we've spoken enough about our so-called similarities.
Whatever you said.
Why the hell did you join Zizka?
You didn't understand what I said before? Or have you forgotten?
I never believed a word you said.
Believe it or not, I spoke the truth. I should have put a stop to him and taken over his band. And I could have. Cutthroats like that don't give a shit who they're killing or why.
Didn't quite work out for you, though. Von Bergov didn't even know where you were holed up.
Zizka was more cautious and faster than I expected. But you lot weren't too successful either. So just what are we accusing each other of here?
Tell me one thing. Why? Why Zizka? Why Von Bergov? Why choose this life?
You still don't get it? I'll repeat my advice to you. We're just pawns on the chessboard. You can't change anything. Nobody will give you anything. You're just there to be exploited and sacrificed. So it's up to you alone to grab whatever you can and join the right side, because the stronger dog
fucks the bitches.
See there? At least you've learned one thing from me.
That's just stupid tough talk.
If you say so. You asked why Sigismund? Because you morons are trying to rescue a king who's a drunkard so that the local noblemen can continue their thieving in a land without a ruler. While Sigismund has the Turks on his borders, but has to deal with your petty squabbles instead. And you can't imagine what will happen if he fails to stop the Turks. To you two, to all of us, I lived through it.
So you joined the right side? How is Sigismund the right side?
The stronger one. The victorious one. That's the right side.
You think Sigismund will win?
Come on, lad. Who else? Your band of peasants from Lower Swamphole led by a turngoat who wants to save the king of the wineskins? How are you lot going to do that? And what will you have out of it? What's your plan for the future?
You're just the first name in a long list. Mark Vart von Aulitz, Otto von Bergov, and I won't forget your beloved Eric. Don't you worry.
And then, the entire League of Lords? The Prague Councillors? Or will you kill Sigismund? Who put them on your list? The Pope? And what will you do when you're finished with that mission? Revenge doesn't give life meaning. It's just childish nonsense. It won't feed you. You can't fuck it. That said, it's necessary sometimes. I can't deny that.
Well, you needn't concern yourself about that. Because I'll be starting with you. Well, I'm not like you. So, I'll give you a chance.
If you think you have a chance, be my guest. Come on then, I thought you wanted revenge. What are you waiting for? Let's finish this. Oh, son of a bitch! What are you waiting for? Let's finish this. Ah! Fuck me! Come on then, I thought you wanted revenge. You...
In the end, see, I was right. The stronger dog. Fox the bitches.
Наконец-то выполнили, что хотели сделать еще в первой части. Так.
I hope the bastard didn't have those keys on him. I'd better take a look in his chambers upstairs. Ishtvan's chambers. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, shit. It's not here. Oh, things. Great. And Ishtvan's keys. And no sign of the orders. Well, at least I found the most important things. Enough of those stupid bloody orders.
А чё, вот у меня, кстати, шмотки. Кто-то ныл, что типа надо каждый раз переделывать. Это не у меня все есть. А вот выпить что-то, наверное. Блин, нет что-то, чтобы вес повышал. О, 2 килограмма. Сейчас надо... О. Чё оно тут?
No sign of Sigismund's orders. Maybe Godwin found something. We should go check up.
Блин, как будто это все забрать надо. Как будто фиг сломаешь. Хочу просто какой-то полегче. Еще последний раз. О. О, сила. Сюда. Типа, вот это мне нравится.
Damnation.
Это как будто я могу. Ладно, еще. И взяли. О, она даже не пишет, это самое слишком сложно. Можно сверху сделать. Что я купил этот зелье когда-то давно. Всем было. Сюжету. Тут вроде все. Что это было? Может. Надо быстрее это пройти, а то мне скоро того хочу же. Что, куда мне? Мысли. Что-то не так сел. Типа я не успел. Ладно, в общем, в следующий раз переиграем. Странно. Ладно, все, давайте.